I got the win! It's us, motherfucker!
This is so dumb!
Okay, babe! Hi there, I'm Audie.
I'm Danny.
I'm Elise.
And welcome to Breakfast with Bimbos! I hope you enjoyed not seeing us for a week. Actually, no, I hope you didn't enjoy it. I hope it was the worst week of your life because we took it off and you decided that we are your joy.
Boo, you whore.
I
we're
almost
back.
forgot to say my name.
Oh, that's okay. We're back. This isn't technically a request, but it should be. So I wanted to cover it.
Oh.
Today we are talking about Aileen Wuornos, aka America's first female serial killer.
Okay, I was like, I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay. So she is very famous for all the wrong reasons.
Well, not famous enough.
She's like the female Ted Bundy equivalent, basically. Like, she's one of the biggest female serial killers.
Interesting.
Which,
How many?
you know,
What's her death count?
9, I believe.
Death count and kill count. Same difference.
Same thing. So, Aileen Carol Wuornos was born on February 29th, 1956. Her mother, Diane Wuornos, was only 14 when she married 18-year-old Leo Pittman, who's Eileen's father.
She was 14?
14.
Holy shit.
So, they got married on June 3rd of 1954, and on March 14th of 1955, Diane gives birth to Keith, who is Eileen's older brother. Diane is only 15 years old.
Oh my gosh.
2 months before Aileen is born, and less than 2 years after Diane and Leo got married, she files for a divorce and gives birth to Aileen at 16 years old.
Oh,
Damn.
Mother of 2 and divorced at 16.
that's insane to me.
So because of the divorce, Aileen never met her father.
Understandably so. He was a creep.
Yep. So in 1967, Leo Pittman was actually sentenced to life in prison for kidnapping and raping a 7-year-old girl. So you are correct, he was a fucking creep.
Was it the same kids or no? Different kids?
Not his kids.
That was funny.
Yeah.
It was not
I
Aileen.
asked that weirdly.
It was not Aileen. No, this was just like a random kid.
I was gonna say that's probably worse, but it's all bad.
Yeah, it's all bad.
Yeah, there's nothing good about it.
No.
So he was diagnosed with schizophrenia and took his own life in prison on January 30th of 1969. Bye-bye, bitch, you're better off dead.
Schizophrenia. Schizophrenia
Schizophrenia?
doesn't give you an excuse to be a creep.
No, absolutely not.
I hope those voices in your head told you,
Jesus Christ, Elise!
hey, but he was a bad guy.
Damn.
Anyone else, I'd be like, don't do that. Him? Dude.
You know what? You raped a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay,
You married a 14-year-old, gave her 2 children, got divorced, raped a 7-year-old, developed schizophrenia, and then took your own life. You deserved it.
She didn't stutter one time.
she did
There
not.
wasn't an or a like. That's how you know she meant it.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, I'm going to put in a clip of what Elise normally sounds like telling a story
And
without me editing it. If we ever did like a live panel,
Oh my gosh.
we'd have to pass out fidget toys
Yeah, we
before we
would.
started.
Oh my gosh, they can be little... Okay, imagine. You know the little poppets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waffle poppets.
Okay, but imagine
Yeah.
we're in a fucking panel and you just hear click, 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 like all the pops.
Oh, you're right. I would actually be so overwhelmed.
Everyone, all at the same time.
Everyone would think, do.
So in January of 1960, Aileen is almost 4 years old, and Diane abandons her and her brother.
Oh, shit.
She leaves both of her children with her grandparents, Laurie and Britta.
How old was she when she abandoned them?
The mom? She would have been 20.
Girl.
So they legally adopt both of the kids on March 18th of 1960. Both grandparents are alcoholics.
Of course they are.
By only 11 years old, Aileen began to engage in sexual activity at school in exchange for cigarettes, drugs, and food. She also engaged in incest with her brother.
No.
This girl had it rough from the start.
Yeah, because also her grandfather was sexually abusing her.
Oh my god.
So in 1970, at 14, she gets pregnant after being raped by a family friend. Aileen gives birth at a home for unwed mothers, and on March 23rd of 1971, her child was put up for adoption. A few months after her son was born, she dropped out of school, and around this time, her grandmother also died of liver failure.
Oh.
So at only 15 years old, her grandfather throws her out. She is now living in the woods near that home and supporting herself through sex work at 15.
Oh my god.
So, to be fair, yes, she is a serial killer. But Jesus Christ, she was set up for the worst possible scenario.
For real.
There's really no way to, like, work yourself out of that.
So on May 27th of 1974, an 18-year-old Aileen was arrested in Colorado for a DUI. She was also arrested for, minor things, disorderly conduct, firing a gun while driving, and later was charged again for failing to appear in court.
Oh my gosh. My mouth wide open.
Literally,
hanging.
Elise is catching flies right now. So in 1976, Aileen hitchhiked to Florida where she met 69-year-old yacht club president Louis Grantsfell, and they quickly got married.
Oh, of course
69.
they did.
And she is in her 20s. So during this, Aileen...
Didn't you say she was 18?
At this point, she would be 20.
Oh.
We're going through the timeline of her life.
Oh my goodness.
So during this, Aileen constantly was getting into trouble, fights at local bars, a brief stay in jail for assault. Minor things. She also hit the yachtsman with his own cane, which led him to get a restraining order against him after they were only married for 6 weeks.
Oh my god.
So she returns to Michigan, and on July 14th, she was arrested in a club and charged with assault and disturbing the peace after she threw a cue ball at the bartender's head.
Damn!
Oh my
She was
god.
crazy, guy. Like, batshit fucking crazy.
Was she schizophrenic too?
Nope.
Okay.
She was just insane.
Yep.
Insane in the membrane.
Ooh.
On July 17th, her brother Kent died of cancer, and she received a $10,000 settlement from his life insurance. So she then goes through with finally annulling her marriage on July 21st, only 9 weeks after they were married. And in
Why get married in the first place?
money.
Yeah.
And in August of 1976, Aileen got a $105 fine for drunk driving. So she pays that off with the brother's money that she inherited, and the only other thing she bought with that money was a brand new car, which she wrecked afterwards.
Girl.
It makes sense.
She needed a reality show.
Yeah.
So by 1978, she's 22 years old, and between the ages of 14 and 22, she has attempted suicide 6 times. So she's clearly going through it. On May 20th of 1981, Aileen was arrested in Florida for armed robbery at a convenience store where she stole $35 and 2 packs of smokes.
Me on GTA.
So she goes to prison for this because she has so many charges against her now. They're like, we're not sending you to jail, bitch. You're going to fucking prison.
Yeah, when we
This
find
is-
you already have so many accounts. So.
Yeah.
This is some sort of soap opera life.
Yeah.
So on May 1st of 1984, Aileen was arrested for trying to forge a check in Florida. And on November 30th, 1985, she was also a suspect in the theft of a gun. So, like, she's just constantly having run-ins with the fucking law.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
By January 4th of 1986, Aileen was arrested in Miami and charged with car theft, resisting arrest, and obstruction for using a fake ID with her aunt's name on it. Police
my
also
God.
find a gun and a box of ammo in the stolen car, so, like, she's just stacking it against herself. June 2nd of 1986.
There's more.
Oh my god! It's never ending!
June 2nd of 1986, Aileen is detained after a male companion accused her of pulling a gun on him and demanding $200. Police did find a gun on her.
I hate to laugh because it's so sad, but damn, girl.
Wasn't she on drugs when she was like 11?
Yeah, oh, she's definitely on drugs through all of this. That's confirmed.
Crazy.
So in 1986, a 30-year-old Aileen meets 24-year-old Tyria Moore, who was just like a motel maid where they met at a gay bar in Daytona. Lesbians.
Oh?
So they move in together, and Aileen is supporting both of them through her sex work. July 4th of 1987. Why is there so many July 4th? Like, why was this her fucking holiday?
Also, there were so many things happening in May, and I'm just waiting for my birthday to pop up. I'm like, oh, guys. Uh-oh.
So Aileen is arrested along with Tyria at a bar. They were accused of assault and battery with a beer bottle. So she's still doing all her crime, but now she's pulling Tyria into all of it
She's
too.
got a partner in crime.
March 12th, Aileen is accused at Daytona Beach bus driver of assaulting her after she claimed they got in a brief confrontation and he pushed her off the bus.
I just like that this happened in Daytona.
Right?
Like, that's...
Oh, all of this was in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
This happening in Daytona just really adds to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, she was also asked during all of this, like, who the fuck is this Tyria girl that you're committing crimes with all of a sudden? Aileen stated, quote, "It was love beyond imaginable. Earthly words cannot describe how I feel about Tyria."
I'm telling you.
Cultist.
Lesbians know how to yearn. They do.
I love that you said that, and my brain went, oh, that's cult-like.
So, Aileen murders, apologies, it wasn't 9. She murders 7 people in 1 year.
Damn.
All in 1 year?
Yep, and we're gonna go through all of them.
How did she not get arrested after the first one?
I don't know. Because it was the 80s. They had a lot more going on. They had fucking John Wayne Gacy to worry about. They don't care about this bitch down in Florida. So Richard Charles Mallory, he was 51 years old, and he owned an electronics store in Clearwater. No, we don't owe him. He sucks.
Oh.
So he was murdered on November 30th of 1989. Aileen claims that Richard beat and raped and sodomized her after he drove them to an abandoned area for sex work. So this was supposed to be a consented thing, and then it turned into not. So she claims that she kills him in self-defense. And keep in mind, Richard has been convicted of rape in the past. So this is something that's definitely believable.
Fuck you, Richard.
But of course, Aileen made no mention of the fact that Richard used to be a rapist until she was on trial. And when I mean she didn't say anything about it, Tyria was like, I've never fucking heard this. And like, if anyone was going to hear it, it would be me.
I wonder if she found out after the fact.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So 2 years after the murder, a deputy finds Richard's abandoned vehicle, and on December 13th, his body was found several miles away in a wooded area. He had been shot several times. But he's a rapist, so we don't give a fuck about him. Because even if it's not confirmed that he raped Aileen, he raped the other person, so fuck him.
Yeah.
David Andrew Spears was a 47-year-old construction worker. Also, please just keep an eye out for these occupations, because they start to get wilder and wilder.
Oh, no.
So he was reported missing on May 19th of 1990. June 1st of 1990, his naked body was found, and he had been shot 6 times. Now we're at Charles Edmund, how the fuck you say his last name? Karskadon. So he's 40 years old and a part-time rodeo worker.
Hell yeah.
And I'm sorry, he looks like the creeper from Scooby-Doo.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
that's it.
I said
Anyway.
he looked like a wax doll.
So he's murdered May 31st of 1990. On June 6th, his naked body was found in Pasco County. He was shot 9 times, and his body was wrapped in an electric blanket and was badly decomposing.
Dang.
During his murder, a witness saw Aileen driving his car, where she also pawned his gun to a pawn shop.
Oh!
Her and these guns, I swear.
Right? Peter Abraham Seams, age 65, was a retired merchant seaman. On June 1990, Peter left Florida to head to Arkansas. And on July 4th, again, why is it always on fucking July 4th?
Oh my
I wonder
God.
if something like happened to her, like trauma-wise.
I don't know, where July
Yeah.
4th is like a day.
Yeah.
So his car was found in Orange Spring, Florida, and Tyria and Aileen were seen abandoning the car. Aileen's handprints were found on the interior and inside of the door handle. Peter's body has never been found.
Wait, so partners in crime. So she helped her commit murder.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
Or at least she knew about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Troy Eugene Burris. How the fuck you say that last name?
Burris?
Burris? Sure. He's 50 years old and a sausage salesman.
That's what I was looking at. I was
Yeah.
like, sometimes I forget that people have jobs that you would never think about.
Mm-hmm.
Like sausage salesman.
Sausage salesman.
Like, I would have never thought about someone having that job, but like obviously we need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on July 31st of 1990, he was reported missing. On August 4th, his body was found in a wooded area along State Road 19 in Marion County. He was shot twice.
It's never one and done.
Nope. Charles Richard Dick Humphreys, age 56, was a retired USA Air Force major and a former child abuse investigator and police chief.
Dang.
He was racking up them titles. He was murdered on September 11th of 1990.
killing a veteran on 9/11.
This was
Well,
before
this was
9/11.
9/11.
Oh my gosh, but still. But still, even though it wasn't
His body was found the next
future.
day.
Sorry.
Walter Gino Antonio, age 61, was a trucker, security guard, and a retired police officer. On November 19th of 1990, Antonio's nearly naked body was found near a logging road in Dixie County. He was shot 4 times. 5 days later, his car was found in a different county, and otherwise his autopsy has never been shared.
There must have been something
They're
real
just
bad
stealing
on there
these
if they
cars
couldn't
and
share.
killing these men left and right.
So July 4th, again.
Oh my god.
But this is 1990. This is when Aileen and Tyria abandoned Peter's car. This is after they crashed it, keep in mind. So a witness named Rhonda Bailey witnessed both of them and told the police about it. So now the police know that they're looking for 2 women for these crimes. Mm-hmm. They tracked down Aileen because a receipt was left at a pawn shop with her fingerprints matching the car door handle, and her DNA was already in the system from being a felon.
Stupid!
Oh,
So on January 9th of 1991, Aileen was arrested at Last Resort Biker Bar, and police found Tyria the next day. Now, they don't say this in the Wikipedia, but I remember this from the documentary about her. When she was at that bar, the way that they got her was they sent in one of the cops to try and get her to do sex work, and like she was about to kill this man when they caught her.
The cop?
Yep.
Oh.
Like
that
gun?
changes things.
She was about to fucking kill this man when they were like, hey, this is actually undercover, like you're under arrest.
What I want to know is, does she get the money first? And then she kills
Probably.
him?
I would assume so.
What is her motive?
So, she talks about it later in court. She tries to claim that all of these men attempted to rape her. Some I believe, some I don't.
yeah.
So, when they find Tyria, she's in Pennsylvania, and she tells police that if she can have immunity, that she will testify against Aileen.
Oh,
The girlfriend?
Yep. So they stage her in a hotel room to try and call Aileen and get her to confess to the girlfriend over the phone. And she's like pleading with her, like, please clear my name. You know I didn't do these murders. I was just present for them.
Yeah.
So you can look up on YouTube, there is the actual 911 call of them talking to each other on the phone. So 3 days later, January 16th of 1991, Aileen confesses to the murders. She claims that all of the men tried to rape her and she killed all of them in self-defense. This part's weird. So in November of 1991, Aileen was legally adopted by a 44-year-old named Arlene Preyle. Aileen did not know this woman, did not know who she was, but somehow was legally adopted by her.
As an adult?
oh.
As an adult, which is a thing. You're allowed to do that, but
Someone really wanted to just be like, hey, you're my kid now.
it was weird.
What?
And she didn't know her?
Nope, did not know her.
She went, this one, I want her.
I want that one. Was she, like, in the system? How the fuck did she find her?
Probably in the
What?
system.
I'm so confused.
So on January
That's
14th of
insane.
1992, Aileen goes to trial for the murder of Richard Mallory. By January 27th, Aileen was convicted of his murder with the help of Tyria's testimony.
Mm-hmm.
At her sentencing, they claimed that Aileen was mentally unstable and diagnosed her with bipolar disorder and antisocial personality disorder. 4 days later, she is sentenced to death.
And this was only on one account. They hadn't found
Yeah,
out about the
this
other
is
ones.
just on Richard's.
Dang.
So the judge did not allow Eileen's defense to bring up the fact that Richard had prior rape charges. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened.
Yeah, that court case could have went completely different.
So on March 31st of 1992, Aileen pleaded no contest to the murder of Charles Mallory, Troy versus David Spears, or several other of the men that she murdered. So basically she's saying, I'm not saying I did it, but I'm not saying I didn't do it.
Trying to be sketchy.
Yep, and she said, and I quote, she wanted to get right with God. So in her statement in the courtroom, she said, quote, I wanted to confess to you that Richard Mallory did violently rape me as I've told you, but the others did not. They only began to start to.
They're two very different things.
So on May 15th, 1992, Aileen was given 3 more death sentences based on the crimes she admitted to. By June, Aileen pleaded guilty to the murder of Charles Edmond, and in November she was given her 5th death sentence.
Damn.
Dang.
By February of 1993, Aileen pleaded guilty to the murder of Walter Antonio and was sentenced to death again for the 6th and final time.
So how does that work? Did they just stack all those charges?
Pretty much, yeah.
But
Yeah.
even if she was sentenced to death for the first time, would she just get worse punishments when she's, like, in prison?
Not necessarily. It's mostly so that each of those cases get justice. Because otherwise, each of them are going to sit as a cold case rather than actually having someone convicted for it.
So that's their way of closing it.
Yes.
Okay.
So no charges were brought against her for the murder of Peter Abraham because his body was never found.
So sad.
Aileen told several different stories about how these killings happened, so we're not sure how they really happened. Because at first she's claiming they all raped her. Then she's claiming it was just robbery and she wanted their money and she killed them just to not have any witnesses to her robbing them. But then she claims that it's self-defense again. She also said at one point that she couldn't stand to be on death row anymore, that she had been sitting on death row for 10 years and just wanted it to be over. So we still don't know if she was lying just to, like, progress it more.
Yeah, part of me believes the first one. The one where she confirmed that he had, like, raped and sodomized her. I think that was true and that was her first kill.
Yeah. Me
I
too.
can see that, yeah.
And that after that happened, she was like, no one's saying anything. I killed him, nothing's happening. I can just keep doing this.
Yeah.
And I can take their money. So she just began.
Yeah. So Aileen was incarcerated in Florida, and she appealed to the Supreme Court in 1996, but was denied very quickly. In 2001, petitions were started by Aileen to terminate any pending appeals. She said, quote, "I killed those men. I robbed them as cold as ice, and I'd do it again too. There's no chance in keeping me alive or anything, because I'd kill again. I have hate crawling through my system. I am so sick of hearing this. She's crazy stuff. I've been evaluated so many times. I've been found competent, sane, and I'm trying to tell the truth. I'm one who seriously hates human life and will kill again."
Dang. At least she's honest.
Yeah.
Right? And her attorney is like, she's just mentally unstable, guys. Like, don't listen to her. And she's like, no, bitch, I'm crazy, but not in that way.
She already pled not really, but she kind of already pled the insanity.
Yeah.
Just to try to get out of it, but...
So in 2002, Aileen began accusing prisoner workers of taunting her and tainting her food. So she's claiming they're, like, spitting and urinating in her food
Ew.
to make her time there worse. That they're, like, bullying her. She said that she would overhear conversations like, trying to get me so punched over that I'd wind up committing suicide before the execution. Wishing to rape me before the execution. So this just sounds like a lot of PTSD from her side. She was also complaining heavily about, like, strip searches, tight handcuffs, knocking on her door at night, window checks, low water pressure, mildew on her mattress, catcalling, aka you're in prison.
Yeah,
no,
that's
literally
all
what
normal.
everyone goes through.
Yeah.
It's literally jail.
You were not special.
You killed 7 people. You're in jail. That's gonna happen.
So when certain CEOs were there that she didn't like to have interactions with, she would threaten to not eat or shower until the next shift because she was so afraid of them.
Girl.
Dang.
She said, quote,
Girl.
"In the meantime, my stomach's growling away and I'm taking showers through the sink of my cell." Her attorney stated that Miss Wuornos really just wants to have proper treatment, humane treatment, until the day she's executed. She believes what she's written. Girl, you killed 7 people.
Yeah.
They didn't get humane treatment. Why should you?
You killed 7 fucking people.
Also, you're just not that special because there's
No.
so many other people that are in this prison with you. And I'm sure, not to undermine what she did, I'm sure they did something equally as worse.
Yeah. And they're all getting treated just as bad.
Just as bad.
Like,
you're
prisons
not fucking
suck
special.
for
A
multiple reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the weeks before her execution, she gave an interview to a documentarian named Nick Bloomfield. This is the person that made the documentary The Life and Death of Aileen Wuornos. Great documentary. Go and watch it. But she talks about being taken away to meet God and Jesus and angels and whatever is beyond, and how she's excited to be executed.
Girl, you killed 7 people. You're delusional to think you're gonna meet God.
In her final interview, she said that she claimed everyone in the prison was out to get her, and she even turns on the interviewer and says, quote, "You sabotaged my ass. Society and the cops and the system. A raped woman got executed and was used for books and movies and shit." Which, I mean, she's not wrong.
I mean, yeah.
But,
you
like-
would think that you wouldn't hear much about it. Well, what year did she go to prison?
1991.
I was gonna say they didn't have computers, but they definitely did.
They did.
But I was gonna say maybe she didn't hear much about what was happening until like the interviewers came in and they're asking him like, "Oh, what's your opinion on this?"
I don't know. All I know is her final on-camera words.
Ooh, what were they?
"Thanks a lot, society, for railroading my ass," and flips the camera off.
That
Oh.
is iconic as fuck.
So, eventually, one of her childhood best friends, which I could not imagine coming forward and saying that you're this bitch's friend.
Oh,
And
fuck
let
that,
alone
no.
childhood
Yeah.
best friend.
So,
Like, you were doing drugs with her?
so
You were giving her cigarettes?
You could have stopped this bitch.
So the friend's name is Dawn, and she came forward and told the interviewer, like, Nick, she said, hey, the verbal abuse, like, it's directed at Saidi, it's not at you, sweetheart, so sorry. Like, and I in my head, I want to imagine Nick is, like, crying in the corner, and Dawn's like, it's okay, baby, it's okay.
It's okay.
So before her execution, she still proclaimed her love for Tyria.
Oh.
And on October 9th, 2002, she declined her last meal and only wanted coffee. Never me. Never could be me. I want a fucking feast.
Yeah, no.
I'd be like, give me this, give me this, give me this,
Right.
give me this, give me this.
Her last words were, quote, yes, I would just like to say I am sailing with the Rock, and I'll be back, like Independence Day, with Jesus. June 6th, like the movie. Big mothership and all. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Ew.
So she's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
She died at 9:47 in the morning from lethal injection. She was the second woman in Florida and the 10th in the United States to be executed since 1976 when we reinstalled execution in the American Constitution.
Dang.
I do like the fact that 2 of them came from Florida. That
Right?
really, like, is the cherry on top.
So after her death, she was cremated and her childhood friend Dawn scattered her ashes around a tree.
Just any tree.
And
Just a tree.
Eileen asked for a certain song to be played at her funeral.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
You're gonna pull it up, aren't you?
Oh, yes,
Dang.
I am.
What
Come
song?
on, Aileen.
Carnival by Natalie Merchant.
This was the song that she wanted played because apparently she would listen to it a lot, quote, during her hard times. This is a 6-minute song. It makes so much sense for her.
Yeah,
That's
no,
crazy.
I kind of fucks with it. Fuck
But yeah,
the system.
That's the story of Aileen Wuornos, one of the only female American serial killers.
Is it Arlene or is it Eileen?
It is Eileen, I just don't know how to talk.
Come on, Eileen. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. She was
Crazy.
crazy, delusional, deranged.
Mm-hmm.
I did like that, though. I wish that her girlfriend got more justice.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I know this wasn't a request because I'm just selfish sometimes, but I wanted y'all to hear about it.
Yeah, that's a good case.
Nice. I've seen, like, that courtroom clip of her.
Yeah, of her, like, freaking the fuck out in
Yeah.
court.
Yeah,
I've
her
definitely
wigging.
seen that on, like, TikTok or something.
Yeah, oh, there's a ton of clips about her. Like I said, go and watch the documentary. That's where all the clips are from.
This is, like, what is it, the third case we've covered with lesbians? We had
I
lesbian
crave
vampire
more.
killers. We got this one, and then the last one. That one was sad, though. We don't count the last one.
It's on
the
Netflix.
killers count.
You can find the documentary on Netflix. It was made in 2003, right
shit.
after her execution.
Dang.
Hmm.
They went, she died? Here we go.
Literally, they
Literally.
said, we're making money off her. Bye.
It's because she called them out for making money off of her whenever she was doing interviews
Yup.
and shit.
Yes, they fucking did.
So they were like, oh shit, maybe I should, like, stop for a little bit.
And
when
then she died.
She's like, our time is now.
Our time is now. But I think it's crazy that all these years later, we're still talking about her.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know about her, so.
See, I knew too much. Like, I come across her case a lot.
Yeah.
It's kind of just up there with, like, Ted Bundy and John Wayne Gacy of, like, just very famous killers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I come across these things more because I do the research.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna come across these things a lot more often.
So was the only one that was considered the cold case, quote unquote cold case, is the one that they didn't find their body?
Yes, Peter. And she admitted to killing Peter. They just couldn't convict
Find
her of
him.
it because they don't know where he is. So I don't know why she never told them where he was.
He was.
Unless she did
Yeah.
and maybe he was washed away or something like that.
Because she was already in
Aw.
deep shit. Might as well just go ahead and tell
Yeah,
everyone what
she
happened.
clearly didn't care. I mean, she was
No.
going insane.
Poor Peter.
I don't know. You hired a sex worker. I have some feelings about you.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
If you have to pay somebody for sex, you must be a really awful person.
Or maybe they're just really sad.
You're telling
Because
me you can't find another sad bitch to fuck?
Look around.
Look around at how lucky we are.
Maybe
to be
he-
alive right now.
maybe he just doesn't want commitment and it's just like,
You can
I
find
just-
a bitch to fuck without commitment.
That's
I
fair.
promise.
But this is like, oh, well.
This is the 90s.
This
You
is
can
the
find a bitch to
90s,
fuck.
yeah, so it's probably
Yeah.
easier then than it was than it is
Walk
now.
into a strip club, have a great night, and leave.
Yeah. I mean, you still need money for that.
That you need money to pay a sex worker.
mm-hmm. But like, you go into strip club. You're like, okay, I'm here for the strippers. Sex worker happens to be there. You're like, sex worker. That's how I imagine it works.
Oh, see, I just imagine them, like, on the corner, like, hey, honey.
Oh, like
let me get in your car.
What's the movie with Julia?
Oh, my God. I know the one you're talking about, where she's, like, young as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That movie grosses me out.
It grosses me out, too.
Oh,
She's, like, so young, and, like, the guy is rich and old.
You know, I'll never forget that.
What's it called?
I don't know, but I always think of that role. Do you want to know why? Because on Toddlers and Tiaras,
Oh my god.
they made one of the toddlers dress up as her fucking character.
Did they fucking really?
Yes, and they were like, this is fucked up. Like, she's literally dressed as a sex worker.
Oh my god.
Ew.
That's why I remember her outfit from that.
I do love Toddlers and Tiaras.
Okay,
though.
Toddler
That
and
used to be,
Tiaras.
like
Like,
my
Super
OG
Nanny
shit.
when I was in high
Yeah.
school? Why did I fucking love that in high school?
I did too, because I was like, I never acted like this. Like, what the fuck?
No, me neither. But I think, honestly, it was just nice to see these kids get humbled.
No, that is my favorite thing to see, is especially when kids' birthdays parties, right?
Don't you blow out someone else's fucking
No,
candle. I will smack you upside the head if you try and blow out a fucking candle that ain't yours.
That is not yours.
No, that kids get socked.
Yeah.
Have you seen the one video where this dad puts his kid on a leash? Not like the backpack one. They're just like wrist leash. Because whenever she throws a tantrum, she just like runs off. And so he's instigating it. He's like, oh no, what you gonna do? You gonna try and run? And she keeps trying to run and she's like screaming. And finally the mom looks at her. And it is with a face that only a mother could have. She is death staring at this kid, and this kid's just staring right back at her, like tears in the eyes, but not making a sound.
Oh.
And after like 30 seconds, the mom looks away, and the dad looks at the kid and goes, "You almost got."
Almost got.
The movie I was thinking of was Pretty Woman.
Pretty, right.
Okay.
With Julia Roberts, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, that movie came out in 1990.
Oh,
Aileen could have watched it.
she could.
You're so right.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
That's why she
It was
needed
like
her cup of
mid
coffee.
her killing spree when this came out, too.
Ooh.
God.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh.
Anyway.
What if that was what
Like-
inspired her?
She's
She's like, what if it's this movie?
She said, "Can I
but
be Julie Roberts?"
Please. She's so pretty though.
But like, look how old this man is.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you check back every Monday/Tuesday for a new one. We have social media. Check it out. We've got TikTok, Instagram, YouTube,
Twitter, Discord.
Yep, all the things.
All
Thank
of
you,
the
Elise.
things.
Follow us on all of them. You know where we are. Links are in the description.
Ooh, yeah.
We're going to be back next week. Guys, I'm very excited for next week.
Oh.
Guys, I'm very excited. So tune in for that next week. And without further ado, I'm Audie.
I'm Danny.
Otherwise.
And this has been Breakfast with Bibos! We held that note.
That was like a, what is it called? Dissonance?
That was ghostly.
Yeah.
Ghastly. I love gas, like the Pokemon.
Are they related?
Or what?
The Minecraft gas and the Pokemon gas.
No.
I want to believe they are.
They look nothing alike.
They can be related somehow.
Okay.
They're both squid creatures. Like,
Creepers.
yeah.
Gas are not squid creatures.
In my head, they are. I know
Have
what
you
they
seen
look
a
like.
gas?
Yes, I know what they look like.
Are you sure?
They're it's just the black ball with like smoke around it, right?
The purple one, yeah.
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 Is that not ghastly?
No, there's
They're
gas.
all related.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out with. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Ugh.
It's because they called her. Whoa. I need to get my glasses fixed.
A-L. Oh, last name.
L?
A-L.
It's
I-E-E.
A-L-I-E-E-N. It's alien with 2 E's.
Alien to me.
It's literally alien because my fucking autocorrect kept calling her alien.
You should have had her be alien the whole time.
Alien. It's gonna have another edging moment.
Oh, great. And Eileen's handprints were found on the interior. What did I?
Interior.
Interior lore. This is what-